Daniela Nelson. In January of 2020, she was told by doctors that her newborn needed to do surgery, and not only that, there was a 99% chance that Daniela would not make it. But God said no. Joining us this morning to share her story of triumph, Nicola McGregor, Daniela's mom. Good morning.
Morning,
It's
Mrs.
so good to
Cooper.
have you.
It's good to be here.
Oh man, I love a lovely, positive, uplifting, inspirational story. Your baby girl is 3 years old. Let's start there. How is she doing?
She's the most active and the sweetest little baby ever. She doesn't behave as if she's sick. She climbs a lot and plays a lot.
Is she in good health?
She's in good health now, thanks be to God.
You went through your pregnancy. Everything was fine.
Yes, everything was fine. Everything.
You were healthy, you were hearty. All of your checkups revealed that all was well.
Yes.
But when Daniela was born, the doctors discovered she had 3 holes in her heart.
Yes,
She needed immediate surgery.
Yes, because she needed surgery. However, there was no space for it, so she had to wait. We were placed at clinic at the Bustamante Hospital for Children, so we had to follow up every 4 and 6 months just to make sure the heart is not getting worse.
How long did it take before she was able to get her first surgery?
The intestinal surgery was done a week after she was born because she had intestinal
blockage. So her intestines were blocked and she had holes in her heart.
Yes, and the heart valve was also narrow, so that was an issue.
Yeah. But she got through the intestinal surgery.
She did it and she got through.
Yeah,
by the grace of God.
The doctor said to you, boy, this baby is a fighter, baby.
Yeah, she said they're always smiling. They're like, this baby has been through enough to kill her, but she just won't give up. She's a fighter.
So she went through that, and God, she came out okay. And then they said, okay, we need to look after
the heart. Yes.
So there you are waiting for surgery. Waiting. And then what happened, Mommy?
To be honest, I didn't want her to do the surgery because imagine your only baby doing an open heart surgery. That was so depressing. Each time I thought about it, I got so depressed. I said to the doctor once that why can't you allow the holes to close on its own? And they said that because it's a very large hole, it would not be able to close on its own, and it has caused the left side of the heart to become enlarged, and the pressure in the lungs was also elevated, so surgery is a must. So I said, okay, then I have to just trust God and do it, because I don't want in the end anything further happen to her, then I'm going to blame myself. So 2 weeks ago, we went to get admitted at Bustamante Hospital to do the surgery. That was 2 Saturdays ago, and she was admitted, and every blood test was run on her before surgery, and then on the Sunday, doctor requested ECG, so we went to the ECG room, and the ECG was done. In the afternoon, when I was at her bedside, I had my hand on my chin, and I was looking at her and saying, oh boy, this is going to be a very difficult one, but I kept maintaining my faith in God, and I said, God, even if it's last minute, I don't want her to do it, so I prefer for you to perform the miracle for her again. And I was sitting there worrying, and I saw a nurse coming to me, and she was looking so pleasant. I was saying to myself, why is she looking at me so nice? And she said to me, Mommy, your baby surgery is cancelled. She's going home. Doctor is coming to talk to you because the hole has gotten smaller, so therefore it will close on its own. I felt as if I won billions of dollars. That was one of the best days of my life.
Wow. So 2 of the 3 holes. Hold on, before that, Nicola. 2 of the 3 holes in her heart closed it out, the need for operation.
Yes, ma'am, because those were smaller.
So she had 3.
Yes, ma'am.
2 closed it out surgery, and the one that the doctor said
wouldn't be able to
close the surgery. Shut up! Without the surgery.
Yes.
Incredible. So your daughter is now fine.
She's now fine because the small hole that is there now won't affect her in any way, but they'll keep monitoring her at the cardiac clinic at the Bustamante Hospital.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow! So you are feeling
I
Sort of happy.
I am happy because, to be honest, for months I was depressed. I didn't know how I was going to stay alive. Every time I thought about my baby surgery, I just wanted to scream. I just wanted, yeah. And then I said to myself that I have to keep strong for her, because if I break, what's going to happen to her? So I just had to encourage myself all the time and say that God got this and my baby need me and I cannot fail her because she's already here and I'm expecting God to do the work for me.
And how does that work? Because their mothers watching, their parents watching. You see children. You don't know where to find that faith, you know?
I
It's
know.
so hard. I mean, my daughter is 12, and if she sneezes, it's a problem. So to carry that and to have to worry about that, how do you dig deep to find that faith that says to you, okay, I'm going to hold on to this anchor. I'm going to hold firm to this anchor. I can't feel her. How you find that?
Alright, to be honest, when I saw how things were looking, there was no other way out. So I said, alright, I can't cry too much, although tears became my best friend. I said, I cannot cry too much. And if I cry a lot, then I'm going to get high blood pressure. And next thing, I die and leave my baby behind. So I just prayed. It was very hard, and I prayed and I cried and I begged God. I said, God, she's already here. So just give me the strength to believe more in you, so I can stand in the gap for my daughter's breakthrough. It's not easy to have faith because, remember, your only baby being born with a lot of issues and you don't see the way out. But when you look at things, you say, all right, God will have to take charge because doctor gave her 1% chance of survival, and as a mother, I wasn't planning on letting go of my baby, so I had to pray more and trust God more, even on the darkest days where I feel like I cannot make it and I'm not going to come out of this situation. But I just read my Bible and I trust in God, because I remember this Bible verse that says, if your faith is like a mustard seed, then you can move mountains. So I said, all right, God, I'm giving it all to you. I'm just trusting in you with everything within me, and you have to come true for my baby girl.
You said that at one point when you were doubting, you literally heard a voice say to you, why are you not trusting God?
Yes, because when they told me that the baby has 1% chance of survival, I felt as if that was it for me. I really broke down at that time, and I couldn't help it. I felt as if my life just fell apart, and that's it for me. And then I heard this voice saying to me, where is the faith in God? And from there, I gained strength and I started to call on God and I prayed in my heart and I said, God, I needed to start working some miracles in this ICU, and please start with my baby. And I felt a little relief after that.
Well, there she is on the screen, guys. Nicola's miracle baby. Her name is Daniela. She's now 3 years old. Intestinal blockage, gone. 3 holes in her heart, 2 gone. 1 significantly reduced. And she's looking, pray God, as we speak it now, at a life of health and strength and happiness. Mommy, your prayers have been answered. Your strength has been rewarded. Your faith has been rewarded. Thank you so much for being here this morning to share such a powerful story with us and to inspire somebody else who's watching, who's going through something, whether that child or anything else where your faith is tested, to know that you can just hold firm and it will work out for the best, whatever that looks like. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thanks for having me.
Spirit really did lead her where her strength is without borders. Such a powerful story. Nicola McGregor this morning. Coming up next, are you taking the time to heal? That's Girl Talk. First, we check in the news.